What's up? Hold on. We should be good now. We should be good now. We should be Gucci. We should be Gucci.
What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Join back up on me, y'all. Yo. All right, cool. All right, y'all, let me fix this real quick. All right, so today, guys, we're going to be talking about some simple but very beneficial things. I'm going to be talking about phone flipping. I'm going to be talking about product reselling. I'm going to be talking about a whole bunch of things on those topics. We are going to actually be getting things done today, you guys. If you have not already looked at my previous 5-hour stream that we did, man, I think it went very, very well. I really enjoyed your company. Everybody that did join me, the people I did get to know, I enjoyed you guys, and you guys helped me with my own work, right? So we're going to actually be working on a few things. One thing I do want to say that I need to do is I need to update this price list with tablets, Apple Watches, a bunch of those meticulous items, not necessarily phones, but also this week I need to actually flip phones because I'm behind my phone flipping quota that I've set for myself. So that is like a really big thing that I want to get done, is I want to flip these phones and get these phones up and running. So I have to find a way to, and I'm talking about with myself. I'm not talking about with any stores or anything. My main goal is to film some phone flipping content. So I need to get some transactions to fall through with offer up. Also, tomorrow I'm working on I'm not going to start a business with my kids yet, but I'm going to bring them in on mine. I have a little activity for them to do this weekend, which is I'm taking them basically to a few pop-up shops, and I want to see how they react. I want to see how they how they like it, if they like it, if they don't. I'm interested. I'm very intrigued. Okay, so that's going to be a really, really good one. I'm taking them to the warehouse tomorrow also to see. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna wake them up early in the morning. You feel me? Early. We're gonna get them up early, and we're gonna actually show them what it takes to actually do this. All right. Now, without further ado, let's actually pull up one of the things we need to get done, which is gonna be the price list, Johnski. Okay, I'm pulling it up right now. If you don't know exactly what the price list is, it's a price list that we have developed that has phone buyers on it. Now, for real, what I should start with is our offer up offers, matter of fact, because I think that is going to be, especially when we're talking about making $500 a day. $500 a day is going to require you to flip probably about 3 phones, 3 devices, and you can use a few different platforms, right? You can use OfferUp, you can use Facebook Marketplace. Those are mainly where and what I recommend you to actually start making offers on. Every time I log into Facebook, I just see some family stuff, and it just be so funny. It's just hilarious to me. Remember the MySpace days where we used to have our top 10s and all of that? That's what Facebook, because I don't go on Facebook for nothing but money. So it's just funny when I see other people. But anyway, let me actually show you the screen. So we're going to be actually looking at some phones. You guys also can text me, guys. Don't forget, text me at the 445-500-9600 number if you guys are looking to get any assistance, if you guys want to get into the community, if you guys have any questions, you can always hit me up, text me, and let's work. All right, that's a olive branch to you guys, because again, one of my biggest things on the reasons I do these lives is to actually get execution, get the results, right? Like, I'm not into the fluff and into playing around. Like, let's get to the shmoney, you heard me? So let me actually pull up the phone flipping buyer's price list. That price list is going to be located at HustlerTaughtMe.com, okay? Now, this website is my website where I teach you how to make bread. I teach you how to make extra money. This is a website where I have a bunch of resources for you. This website is kind of slept on by some people because they don't even realize the value that we have on here. But this is a lot of value, okay? Now, what we're going to be doing is utilizing the price list to actually make offers on phones. We're not really going to look for... And I'm literally walking you through the steps that I would take, since I, like I said, need to start flipping these phones personally. I'm going to try to do something this weekend, and also, but this weekend is really busy. I'm going to try, but more realistically, I want to set myself up for next week. Setting myself up for next week, the way I look at it is, all right, bet I need to make some offers right now so that the people that I do come across in the future, or, you know, that I do come across now can tell me no and then hopefully change their minds. That's sort of kind of my strategy on it. I like to give people offers beforehand, and then in return they'll end up telling me no or telling me yes, and then we'll be able to get them on the back end, pause, no diddy, and be able to get the sales. Okay, so that's like my approach on it. Okay, so I like used phones. Used phones are going to be the phones that I would attack first, because what should our change fund be? I think, so how much money are we willing to spend? Like, I think that's the first thing that I would try to think about if I was a person that was trying to phone flip, is how much bread am I trying to spend? Now, I've talked to students that be like, oh, I'm trying to spend $5K. I talked to some students that's like, oh, I'm trying to spend 100. So, you know, my fair value in the amount that I would recommend is $300 always. $300 to $200 is like the sweet spot, especially if you're looking to make your money back fast. You don't want to invest in high costing phones. So we don't want to do anything like the iPhone 16s. We don't want to even touch anywhere like the iPhone 15s. I'm more so looking, and we're not even used. Let's leave it used. I'm looking more so in the iPhone 14 range right now. Now, all of the phones that I am going to get, I think one of the biggest things I'm going to try to do is sell to consumers. I don't think I'm going to sell to buyers. Do y'all want to hear something real quick? Watch this. Y'all want to hear something? Do I have it on this phone? Damn, I don't know if I have it on this phone. Damn, it's on the other phone. Is it on the other phone? Damn. I'm using my other phone for something. But I got a video that's going to come out where, so what I did, right? Y'all know how I told y'all that I got banned from selling phones to one buyer because I sold fake phones? Do y'all remember that? If you follow me, you probably do remember it. So I told you guys that I ended up actually getting or breaking up a partnership with somebody or a company that I really bang with. Like, I really like this company, but they ended up stop working with me because I had brought an iPhone 15 Pro Max, right? And when I brought this iPhone 15 Pro Max, I brought it, and unfortunately, it was sealed. I thought that I was going to keep it sealed because I just wanted to make the bread. That was my main intentions, was, all right, I want to just make money. So I'm just going to keep it sealed. And as you guys see, when you get a new device, right? When you get new devices, sealed is always going to make more than activated or no box. So this was advertised as sealed, non-activated. I looked at the IMEI. I can actually show you guys too. Y'all want me to show y'all? Should I go into like a little story time and show y'all where I made a mistake at? Yo, talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Let me know what y'all want to see. But I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go into a little... Let me show y'all. So, because while, yes, I want to show y'all me making offers, I also want to show you guys me making mistakes. Because see a lot of the gurus and people that actually do the activity or the income stream that they teach, they like to talk about how much success they got, but a lot of people don't like talking about the failures they've had, right? And I want to show you guys the failure I had. And this is a really big failure for me because I actually ended up losing a lot of money because I think it was in 2024. So let me look it up. Because I actually bought this phone. Yep. Was it this? I think it was this. All right. So it was this. I think. Nah, I don't think it was this, bruh. It wasn't this one. Hold on. 6 Pro. All right. So look, this is what it was. You ready? So, I believe. Okay. So, boom. This is what happened. I'm like, all right. I need to flip some phones. Just like how I'm telling you guys right now, I want to flip phones. I'm like, yo, I need to flip some phones right now so that I can, I don't know what I was doing, but I know I was recording. I'm like, I need to flip some phones. So I go and I go and offer up. I make my offers. Some guy, he's selling a iPhone 16 Pro Max, and it was a 1 terabyte or 512. So he's selling this, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to talk him down. So I'm recording. I'm literally recording on live like how I do. So I'm recording. Guy ends up making a deal with me for $700. But this is how much the phone was worth. The phone was worth, where is it at? The phone was worth, I believe, $1,060, around that amount, right? So I'm thinking I'm about to hit a lick. I'm like, yo, I'm about to hit a lick. I'm like, I'm in there like swimwear. We good, right? So, boom. Remember, rule number 1 is we don't go to people, we make them come to us because we don't want to give up our leverage. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go and have this person meet me at this plaza near me. And because I wasn't in the store or anything, I was literally in the house, in the crib. So I was like, I'm going to have him meet me at this plaza. I drive to this plaza. I look at the stores in the plaza. So number 1, what I do is I'll give them the plaza address. So you have a plaza around you with a whole bunch of stores. It's like strip malls and stuff, right? So what I do is I'll give the address. But when I give the address, I don't necessarily give you an address to a store. I just give you the address to the plaza. You guys got me? So I give the address to the plaza, and I'm thinking to myself that everything good because all I'm going to do is when I get there, find a store to tell them to meet me at. So I get there first. I look at the stores. It's an AT&T right next to a pizza shop. So I'm thinking to myself, and this is late, bro, because I was playing ball at LA Fitness. Came home, had to get washed. He hit me up. He was like, yeah, I can meet you now. And I was like, all right, bet. Gave him the address to the plaza. I needed to find a store. AT&T was about to close. So I was like, fuck, right? So I'm like, damn, I'm going to go ahead and give him to the address. I'm going to tell him to meet me in the pizza shop. So I pull up. I walk into the pizza shop. I always make sure I'm somewhere where cameras are because when I do these meetups, especially in Philly, I mean, you can only imagine, what could transpire, right? So I just be trying to make sure I'm straight. So I go into the pizza shop. Ring, ring, ring. Guy hits me up. He like, yo, I'm my fault. I'm a little late. That's why you always want them to come to you. You don't want to come to them because you don't want to be on their time. You want them to be on yours. And if they do mess up or try to flake, you want to be able to go and do your thing, right? So ring, ring, ring. He like, oh, my fault. I had to get my daughter. He said, I'm on my way. I'm almost there. I said, okay, I'm in my pizza shop. Now, peep the verbiage that I said. I said, I'm in my pizza shop. Now, I'm not saying it's mine like I own it, but I'm also not saying that I'm sitting in a regular random pizza shop. I try to make sure that it's a correlation to me and pizza shop. Like, pizza shop and me, we cool. You know what I mean? No, we good. We tight. Right? So, he get there. When he get there, he like, I'm here. So when you meet up with somebody, there's a few ways you could go about it. You could be like, oh, what car are you in? Or you could be like, I'm in this car. Or you could be like, I'm in this place. So what I did was I said, so I was like, all right, cool. I'm in a pizza shop. Then this is red flag number one. He was like, oh man, bro, like I'm not trying to really go in no place, bro. Like I got my daughter with me. I'm just trying to do the transaction and be out. So when he said that, I'm thinking to myself, damn, like definitely a red flag. Because he doesn't want to be around any cameras. Now, don't get me twisted. I've ran across people that don't want to be on no cameras because if you guys don't know, it's not that phone flipping is illegal, but the way people are getting these phones aren't always the right way, okay? So, I do know that some people rather meet me at my store, or meet me at a location where it's discreet. So, what I said to the guy was, all right, bet, listen, I'm going to pull up. I'm going to walk to my car. I'll meet you at my wheel. So I go to my car. He's parked next to my car. So him being parked next to my car, I'm thinking to myself, okay, that's weird. But I mean, hey, maybe, it was an empty parking lot. So maybe he just parked next to the car, right? So I go and I don't get in my car, but he gets out his car and he walks to the back of his car. I'm trying to still face cameras. So I'm not getting in my car, but I'm also like plain view to a pizza shop. So he takes the phone out. Now, when he takes the phone out, it's sealed, looks like a regular iPhone. It looks something similar. It looks something similar to this right here. Okay? It looks something similar to this right here, right? He just hand me the phone. No, he don't hand me the phone. He like, it's right here. So I'm like, all right, can I see it? Now, some people will act real weird when you ask to see the phone. Some people will be like, let me see the bread first, da-da-da. But I give out a professional approach, obviously. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, just let me see the phone, bro. I'm not going to get you. I'm as chill as possible. So he let me see the phone. I look at it. And this is what my dumb behind should have knew to not buy it. I look at it. Everything perfect. Sealed. Everything. 512. The IMEI. But something in me was like, yo, bro, check the IMEI again. Hence why, look at this. Hence why I have one check right here and then one check right here, but the same phone. You see that? So look, iPhone 16 Pro Max Natural 512. iPhone 16 Pro Max Natural 512. IMEI and then the 5328. 5328. Like, I literally looked it up again. Why? Because this is an unlocked iPhone 16 512. He was selling to me for $700, but I knew it was worth $1,060. So, stick with me, y'all. Watch this. So, I'm like, all right. I'm like, everything check out. But something still in me was like, bro, this is too good to be true. But I was trying to film a video for YouTube, so I'm thinking, yo, I'm about to show him how to really get a flip. So, mind you, flips aren't usually $300, bro. You're not going to make $300 from flipping a phone. No. Now, you'll get it rarely, but it's going to be on occasions that are very, very rare and dangerous, okay? Now, boom. I had the phone in my hand, and I remember going to Google and typing iPhone IMEI sticker. And the reason why I did that, because the sticker that was on a phone was dark. Like these where's that? These like barcodes were a little dark, and it was kind of like different. You feel me? Like I felt like they looked a bit different. So I looked it up online, but online it looked pretty similar. So I gave him the bread, and I was like, all right, bet. Now, when you go into a phone deal, the one thing you don't want to do is stay there. You feel me? So, like, I didn't want to just sit there. I really didn't, my fault. I didn't want to just sit there. I wanted to, like, get in and out. Like, that was one of my biggest things, is I didn't want to just stay there because I didn't want to get robbed, right? I didn't want him to call his friends, text, you know what I mean? So, because he already knows I have $700 on me, right? So what happens if he's like, all right, he got $700 on him. What else he got, you know? So, boom. I go ahead, get the phone, and he pulls off. I sit in the parking lot. I know I just said I should have left. I should have, but I was just so, like, damn, I this is a okay flip. I'm like, all right. Fast forward, I go ahead every Sunday. I meet with my buyers. Every Sunday I meet with my buyers. I drop off tons of phones to different people at the port in Philly, and that's the buyers come in town. They pick up the phones. We pay the people from the price list and everything. So I meet the buyer, give buyer phone. Buyer takes phone. Buyer go about his way. Bro, 2 weeks later, Brandon, why would you do that to us? I'm like, what the heck? Brandon, why would you do that? I'm like, wait. Like, huh? He like, check what's up. So I check it. He sent me pictures of an iPhone, right? He sent me pictures of an iPhone with Android software. And he was like, why would you do this to us? Why would you do this to our partnership? And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? He like, you scammed us. I said, bro, ain't no way in the Donkey Kong you think that I would scam you, bro. And he like, no, you scammed us, we want money back. So one thing about me, guys, is I'm not going to hold you. You ain't getting your bread back. Like, because with phone flippers, a lot of the time, they'll want their bread back if a deal go wrong. But if you need the phone back, I've had plenty of times when I had a customer change their mind and they want their phone back that they sold me. And I asked the buyers, hey, can you please give me the phone back? And they don't do it. So he actually wanted the bread and didn't want to give me the phone back. Like literally, like the phone was in China already, right? So I'm like, bruh, you're not getting your money back. I said, this happens, when I gave you guys the phone, y'all should have checked the phone before y'all brought the phone just as much as I checked the phone. You feel me? The phone was sealed. I didn't open the phone, right? So, long story short, lost that partnership over a dumb behind clone phone. But hopefully I'm getting that partnership back because he was actually one of my most lucrative buyers, one of the richest, most wealthiest ones, to be completely honest, because he got some reach. So that's the story, and that's why I try to teach you guys to check the IMEIs. And when I look back at it, there's a few little things I should have seen. Okay, and it's one thing in this IMEI thing right here. Let's see, because I know you guys probably can't see up close, right? So let me. All right, can y'all see that? I think y'all can see that, right? So let me actually tell you guys what I wish I would have knew. Because if I would have knew this, then I would have been able to make sure that I wasn't being caught, right? Because I feel like, if I'm being real with y'all, I feel like I got too comfortable. And I also feel like I put myself in a position to lose because I was so eager to get the sale. So, that's why I try to urge you guys to make sure that you are doing your due diligence and, making sure you're inspecting what you expect. So what's the difference between this one, right, and this one? It's a clear difference. Do you guys see the difference between these two? Do you guys see the difference between this one and this one? So the difference, right? I want y'all to talk to me too. The difference, right, is if you look at IMEIs, right? If you look at the IMEI checkers and you actually look at these letters after, they tell you a lot. So look at how all of these say USA. Okay? T-Mobile USA. Look at how this one says China. Look at how this one says AT&T USA. This was a fake phone that a subscriber tried to sell to me. This is a fake phone that a individual in person tried to sell me. Difference is none of them said USA. So The reason I'm bringing it up is because when you guys are flipping, right, what I want you to focus on is I want you to focus on making sure the phone is from the United States of America or Canada. Canada is actually possible. You can buy a phone from Canada. Now it's rare. It usually will be U.S. It usually will be the USA. For real. Okay? And, dang, this happened November 1st, bruh. Yeah, so this actually is something to watch out for, especially if you're going out there looking to phone flip, and you're utilizing an IMEI checker. So number one, the IMEI checker I would say to use is SIGW. Okay, do not use any other IMEI checker. If you're somebody trying to use a free IMEI checker, free IMEI checkers aren't going to always give you the most accurate information. All right, that's like my best advice that I can give you guys off the rip. Okay, now, all right. So back to what we were saying, right? Now, when it comes to flipping the phones, right? Now, me knowing that I gotta make some bread doing this, and I know that going into this week that I want to make sure that I get people. I know that I'm gonna have to make better offers. Like I can't. Like I need phones because I need to. I just honestly want to do it for content. Especially because summer's coming up and stuff. So I need phones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be ultra aggressive. So I'm going to be ultra needy. Like I need these. Now, how, if you're somebody, let's just say you're broke. Let's say you're somebody in the crib right now trying to quit your job, or let's say you just got laid off. Now, the reason I say this is because there are people that just got laid off. I've talked to 3 students already that just got laid off. And let me tell you something, that if you're somebody that's out there without a job, somebody out there that just got laid off, somebody out there that just got fired, pick your damn head up. Because I'm going to tell you something, bro. Sometimes you need that loss to realize that you never needed that in the first place. You never needed to be in that position, or you never needed that type of stream of income to supplement you, or to hold you back, or to make you too comfortable, okay? We got to normalize understanding that we are bigger than the program. And yes, I said we are bigger than the program. And what I mean by that is, can't nobody tell us that we need to work a 9 to 5, or nobody should be able to tell us that we won't be shit if we don't have a job, okay? We can create our own income streams, and we can build that way, all right? So if you did lose your job, or you in one of them situations, bro, 1, I'm praying for you, and 2, sometimes you need that so that you never rely on anybody else again, all right? So I'm being ultra aggressive. The way and manner that I'm going to approach this, right? And we're going to do this, and we're going to do being ultra aggressive reselling too, okay? So I'm going to approach this, first of all, on some type time where it's like, all right, 1, I don't want no shipping. 2, I don't want no iPhone 16s. Now, if I do get an iPhone 16, I got to make sure that iPhone 16 is going to be gotten cheap. Now, what I will say is I'm dead. I probably can go ahead and get a deal right now for an iPhone 16. But like, if I'm going to go ahead, like, look, this, I'm guaranteeing you is a fake phone. I'm guaranteeing this is a fake phone. 100,000%. 100. Like, where the app was, like, bro. So what they do is they'll show you this screen, and then they'll show you this screen. Oh, I got a fake iPhone. Y'all want to see it? I got a fake one. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see a fake iPhone? Y'all want to see a fake Android iPhone that... All right, hold on. Let me see. So what they do... I gotta see if it's charged. So what they'll do, right, is they'll go... and they'll have posts on Facebook or even on OfferUp, and they'll always show you this. They'll show you this screen, and then they'll show you this. But they don't show you inside the phone. All right. Let me show y'all. Let me switch cameras real quick. All right. So let me show y'all a fake iPhone, okay? So this is a fake iPhone. This is a iPhone clone, okay? Looks very similar to this, bruh. Looks very similar to this, okay? Look at the, I want to see inside the box. Like, I got to make sure my hustlers don't get got. You hear me? Look. Okay? See the back of it? It's a fake iPhone. Okay? Alright. So, what they'll usually do, they will not show you this. Let me make sure I'm going main. They will not show you this part, okay? Let me see what camera shows y'all better. Okay. They won't show you this. Like, they will not show you like this, and they won't show you, look at that. They won't show you this part. What they'll show you, hold on. Look, it looks, let me see if I can turn the brightness down. It looks good. All right. It looked like an Apple phone. It do. Hold on, y'all. But it be glitchy. See, look at that. So it looked like an Apple phone. I'm gonna hold it like this so y'all can see, okay? So they'll go and they'll hit that general and then hit about. And then they'll show you this picture. Maybe if I remove these lights. Okay. I just saw it. Okay. So this looks very familiar to that. Okay. I know for a fact this phone is fake. That phone is fake. Now, they'll show you this, and then they'll show you the Ola screen. But in all reality, this phone is fake. It doesn't have anything Apple in it. The camera is not at all Apple quality. You can go to slow-mo and stuff. It won't take slow-mo. Like, it's not really taking it slow-mo. Right? Look at this. That's not slow-mo. It's a regular video. But it's acting like it. When it go to iMessage, this is not really iMessage. Okay? It's not really iMessage. It's just literally nothing. Like, it's an Android. Look at that. This is an Android. Okay? So, the reason I'm telling you guys this is because this right here, this phone, is the worst nightmare that you want to have to experience because you cannot get your bread back. You're not going to make your money back once you buy this phone. You're not going to be able to find that person. You're not going to be able to catch them. You're not going to be able to stop it from happening. No. This is a fake phone. I brought this phone thinking, oh, look. And when I hit Siri, Google comes up. Yo, it won't even let me turn it off, bro. All right. So, that's a fake iPhone. Now, we want to make sure we don't come across things like this. And the way you want to make sure you're not falling in that trap is, one, you want to look at the person, right? We see Paul Billy, okay? Paul Billy sounds like a scammer, okay? And it also sounds fake. And also, look at the date. It says May 2025. Now, we already know that we're in May, right? May 23rd, right? Now, if we click on this, we're going to see that he has one listing, no sold, no brought. That is a red flag, okay? I am 100% guaranteeing you this is fake. You can also see, I don't think that these pictures are actually genuine. Look, including battery health, 100%, 16 Pro Max, $400, right? For an iPhone 16 Pro Max unlocked, fake, okay? But for fun's sake, let's say, hey, can I get this today? Should I start making videos where I catch people and I catch them selling their fake phones and I bust them in person? But see, if I did do that, I would be putting myself in danger, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But yeah, so we're gonna see. But anyway, being ultra aggressive, we want to make sure we're getting a phone that is gonna make us money. I'm gonna sit there and see how much we would get paid for an iPhone 16. Okay, we're gonna go and do used. Now I got the price list. Let's see. Okay. So I had a price list right here, but I also have it on my other screen too. All right, because I don't want to keep switching so you guys can't see. So, and again, the price list is right here, HustlerTaughtMe.com. All right, so we see that iPhone 16 Pro Max unlocked, 256 used. Okay, we always want to make sure we're dealing with B grade. Okay, when we're talking about used phones, B grade is going to be the type of device that we are always going to get 9 times out of 10. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll try and guess if or assume that phones are better quality than what they actually are, which then leads to them meeting the buyer or sending us the phone, and then the buyer saying, "Hey, this is not grade A. We don't like this version. We don't like this quality. Please make sure that you tell the person, which would be whoever sold us the phone, that we can't pay them out that amount," and then they'll try to politic and get a lower price, right? So the point being, you always want to make sure you do B grade, not A plus or B plus. A plus is going to be a phone that it looks brand new and it's in the box, sort of kind of like this fake ass one, and then B plus is going to be a phone that's nice and it's like new but no box, and then B grade is going to be a phone that has normal wear and tear. So we need to find phones. Now, why am I in the iPhone 16 section? Because I like to work my way down, but I honestly won't overpay for a 16. But what I will do is I'll try and find low-hanging fruit. I'll also try to I also try to find wholesale buyers. Now, the reason I will look in the iPhone 16 section or look on these sections where you have a bunch of people selling new phones is because that's usually where the people that buy phones and sell them are. Okay, they're usually always selling these type of devices. Okay, they're not usually selling the iPhone 13s. They're usually not selling the iPhone 14. Sometimes they're selling 15s. Okay, so you can find wholesale sellers, and wholesale sellers are people that get phones all the time. If you find a wholesale seller, you're gonna find a person that's like, "Hey, I got this and this and this. How much?" Like, they'll hit you up all the time asking you how much. And that's a benefit, and that's something that you would want, because that is a person that's going to keep pumping and dumping, no diddy at all, money into you, okay? All right, so if we're looking, I always want to look for phones that are used because, again, see, this person is definitely positioning himself to be a wholesale. Yeah. So maybe this person gets phones on a consistent basis. So iPhone 16 Pro Max 700. This is fairly fair priced. The problem why would you pay $700 or even $600 for all of these phones when you can get the same profit? Because you're only going to get like $50 to $60 or $80 profit margin from this. You feel me? So that's why I don't really buy these phones. But I would say this is how do you get phones. Still have these. Now, do you get phones often? I asked that question because, remember, we want to find people that get phones all the time. This is way better than you getting or utilizing Facebook ads. Facebook ads, you're not going to find people that get phones all the time. We're not looking for no cell phone. Yeah, these phones are so overpriced, bro. So I don't deal with them. I just don't feel like, because I'll get a good deal and then be like, I don't want to do it, because it's just, I'm not putting out that much bread for one phone. iPhone 15 mint condition, nothing wrong with it. Ray, he just joined. Connectivity, Wi-Fi. Huh? He went down from 600. iPhone 15. Man, this phone ain't worth nothing. He say unlocked? Nah, he don't even say. It says network, he says none, but then it says connectivity Wi-Fi. So on the price list is B grade $300. That's what a buyer would pay. B grade, a buyer will pay $300. B plus grade, a buyer will pay $320. A plus grade, a buyer will pay $360. So now that I see that, right, and I see that this person is selling it for $450, I know that I don't want to take a gamble with none of these phones and have to sell them to a consumer. Matter of fact, I only want to sell these phones to a buyer because I need to. If I'm acting out of desperation, I have to think of it like I need the money that I'm spending back immediately. So if I'm going to approach this, I'll say I can do $270. Yeah, I can do $270. Reason why, I'll do $260 and try to get him to talk me up to $270. $270 will be my offer after he rejects. I could do $260. This still on a account, right? He gonna answer me, then I'll put the price up to $270. I'm not paying no more than $270. So what I do, right, and how I get how I get. Look, y'all. The fake phone guy, he messaged us. So he said, yes, when do you want to come? When do you want to come for it? I don't want to come for it. Pause. Whoa, pause. I'm not even going to say that. We can meet. This is a real phone, right? Not a clone. All right, so, and also you notice a fake phone because he didn't even give me any type of like objection. Like he didn't even object to nothing. He just like, all right, yeah. Like I didn't even figure out a price. Let me actually pull up another offer up. Yes, yeah. Yes, it real. Okay. What's the IMEI? Watch this. He probably not gonna give it to me. People stopped giving IMEIs because they started seeing that people buying phones allowed it. People didn't like. Why is this $80? We'll do that one. We'll do this one. Why is it doing shipping? I said no shipping, free. And we want to do recent first. He got the vape in the pic. It's crazy. Never paid phone off, but good for parts or unlocking. Ooh, I like this one. You still have this? Even if it's blacklisted, guys. Look, I can't even type. I'm so happy. Look. Even if it's blacklisted, watch what we could do. Right? So if it's blacklisted, I'll tell y'all right now. If this is blacklisted, guys. Alright. If it's blacklisted, we could still pay. What is it? iPhone 15. I can get paid, depending on the quality. It looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I could still get 120 for it. So, yeah, we would do that. We would do that. He didn't answer yet. All right, iPhone 15 Plus carrier lock cracked on bag, bruh. but it doesn't mess up any functions. Bruh. I don't like buying crackback phones. The reason why is because while they say it doesn't mess up anything, it's not true. And then by the time you get to the buyer, you don't want nothing wrong with this phone. Some of them have water damage. 15 plus. Crack back. Let me see. I'm about to actually see. What would a crack back iPhone 15 be worth? iPhone 15 plus. Crack back? Damn, Gina. Yeah, I only can offer this person like, and it's locked. Oh yeah, this would be a good steal though. I can do 150. That's it. I'm not even gonna ask a question. That phone not worth nothing but dirt. Oh yeah. See, you want listings like this. Why? Because these phones, they need to sell, because the longer they keep this phone, the hotter it is. You feel me? Somebody's going to find this phone or call the cops on them. So they need to sell it, right? Using the price list is right here on HustlerTaughtMe.com, right? You actually can buy phones like this. Oh, somebody responded. Okay. Well, give us a second. iPhone 15 plus, iCloud locked. All right, so yeah, we would still get 120 for this. So I can do, watch this. I can do $50. He's not gonna accept right away. But what we're gonna do, let him sit. I guarantee you, he'll get antsy. I might say I could, cause 120. I still want to make like 60. So yeah. Let's just stick with that, because we don't really want to overreach. Like, we don't really want to overreach, because overreaching is not gonna help us. He just responded, no thank you. Okay. If you change your mind, 812 iCloud bypasses pass. Watch this. So what he's trying to say is that it's a way to bypass, right? Did you bypass it? Did you get it unlocked? Watch this. So what people will try to do is they'll try to boost the value of their phones by telling you can get it unlocked. That's basically what this means. He's saying that it's a program out that is able to bypass a iCloud, which is true. My question to this person is, did you do it? The answer that is going to say is no. So if you didn't do it, why are you telling me about it? What's this again? He responded, nope, you can. No, you could do it. Why would I do it? I'm not gonna get into a back and forth. I'll just say LOL. Okay. Why aren't you unlocking it? So the main point, and I don't mean to keep going back and forth. I usually don't, but I'm doing it for the video purpose. The main point is what a lot of people do. Yes, I know. If you change your mind, cool. If not, that's it, right? So, boom, I'm not going back and forth with him. So, this is a prime example of why even when people have AT&T phones and they be like, oh, well, you can still get it unlocked. Right, I know I can get it unlocked, bro, if I wanted to get it unlocked, but I don't want to get it unlocked. So let me make this very clear. Why don't you get it unlocked? So to everybody out there that deals with buyers or sellers that are trying to tell you to get things unlocked or trying to ask you to get the thing unlocked or you to do whatever, you want to ask them, well, why don't you do it? The reason is because they can't. They just talking out their ass. So nope, you can. Nope, you can. It's 90 for 15 plus. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading something else. So I said I could do 50. He said no, thank you. Then he talks. So why is this important? It's important for you guys to understand I could actually get this phone right now. And the reason I can get this phone right now is because this person doesn't know what to do with this phone. And he needs to move this phone right now. I have all the leverage. The problem is a lot of people don't understand leverage. And they also don't understand that iPhone lock to owner phones are dangerous. They're dangerous if they're in the wrong hands. Now, the reason I say dangerous if they're in the wrong hands is because if you sit on these phones for too long, you're going to get in trouble. The reason is because somebody can report their phone lost or stolen. They can give it to the cops, and then the cops can find you if you have the phone turned on. This person probably doesn't have the phone turned on, but he thinks that he's safe. Now, the new technology, especially in the 15 model, does track the phone, and I'm sure you guys know it says iPhone still trackable and all that, when you turn the phone off. So he has to get rid of his phone. I have the leverage because at the end of the day, I have the 50 for you, bro, but that's all I'm giving you. It's $50. And he's like, no, I'm good. But he speaks and tells me about a bypass because he's desperate. Okay. Now I'm desperate too, but not that desperate. Right. So I said, did you get it unlocked? He said, nope, you can. It's $90. Now, if I pay $90 to get it unlocked plus paying for whatever he's asking, that's a loss for me. Then he says, if I unlock it, I'll sell it for 400 plus. LOL, new iPhone at that point. Trust me, I understand what you're saying. Why aren't you unlocking it? And then he's this is irrelevant. He says it's no signal bypass, which means this phone does not actually connect to any Wi-Fi. Any cellular. So if it doesn't connect to cellular, then this whole statement right here is a lie. You get it? Like, he lying. He's capping, right? Because it said if I unlock it, it sells for 400 plus. But you can't unlock it because it doesn't have any signal. Look at the SOS in the corner, right? So then that's what we just leave it at, because he's dealing with somebody that knows how to negotiate, and I'm not somebody that's going to ever fall into a desperate or into a position where I actually lose my leverage, right? So we let that person just sit there and be dumb. All right, now, we have somebody desperate. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, great. So we have some stuff shaking and baking. So what I'll say, right, and thank you guys for the 4 likes, man. Thank you for the likes, man. I appreciate all the likes. Let me check. Everybody on the Hustler Taught Me channel, thank you so much. Let's check in with the Educated Hustler. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys, okay? I really do. All right, so now this person is already giving up their leverage, obviously, because look at how they are, hold on. Look at how they are, there we go. They're responding. At 7:30, the person says, the least I'm taking is $250. Then, or I can take $225. Which one is it? Am I tripping or not? Am I tripping or not? Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. Am I tripping or not? Am I tripping, check? You just told me that you're not taking nothing less, and then you say less. No, the difference is people will always, at times, fall victim to losing. She just lost leverage because she saw I didn't respond, and I am a potential buyer. Watch what I'm gonna say. I don't even remember the details of this phone. Oh, okay, it's cracked. Can't. Thank you. I can't do that with the phone condition. But if you change your mind, feel free. Hit me up. Now, what am I doing? Why did I approach it like this, right? I said, thank you. I can't do that with the phone condition. But if you change your mind, feel free to hit me up. Come on, B. Talking like a hoodlum. I like it. I like it. Look at how desperate this person is. Okay? This person is desperate. And look at how they are texting me. They see that I saw it. Now they see that I am not willing to take that. They're definitely giving up a lot of their own leverage, right? So, oh man, my message is deleted. Okay. Thank you. I can't do that with the phone's condition. If you change your mind, let me know. I'll be at my store this weekend. Kenneth is what I go by. Sometimes I'll be meeting people in Philly and they be knowing who I am, and then it just be weird because they know that they know I'm not really paying more. I'm paying under market value. But anyway, all right. So the least I'm taking is $250, or I can take $225? Question mark. Great. Don't ever hesitate to let people just sit. Let them stew. I know how I feel to want to have to sell, to want to get a sale. Like, I ain't gonna cap. I've been in positions where I've had things that I wanted to sell and I couldn't sell it. So I'm sitting there, you know what I mean? I'm literally sitting there on my phone and I'm sitting there like, you know what I mean? I'm sitting there like, yo, I don't know. I need to get this thing sold. So I understand that this person is a bit desperate. So like, I'm willing to let them actually sit there and stew and wait. But I don't want to do it too much because then I'll have them think that I'm not interested. But this person, I should be able to get this phone. If I don't get this phone, now here's the thing: how much am I willing? So remember, if I'm not mistaken, let's double check. If I'm not mistaken, this phone, the iPhone 15, right? The iPhone 15 Plus, which is one of the worst models out. Right? That phone is locked. That phone is locked. Hold on, y'all. That phone is locked. So, yeah, it's not worth much. It's worth $250. So, like, if I pay that $150, but then I got to think about the cracked screen. You heard me? So, it's like, I would be actually doing... Damn, bruh. I can't even buy it for that amount. Really, a buyer will only pay me $170. Real rent. A buyer will only pay me $170. Phone condition. $100. Watch this. I gotta clean up. This is too high. I'm not gonna clean up yet. I'm going to devalue this phone as much as I can in front of her face or that person's face, and maybe a guy or a girl. I'm going to devalue the phone as much as possible first. Because if I devalue this phone, then the person will hopefully come to terms with understanding that this phone isn't worth what they're trying to ask. I'm sure they're not getting any interest in this phone. Crackback phones don't be getting no buzz. So you'll come across a lot of people that are desperate to sell them. All right. Ray. All right, back to Ray. Did we offer Ray anything? Yeah, Ray solid. Yeah, Ray. I don't know. That don't look like a Ray's hand. That looks like, yeah. The phone is only cracked in the back. It's also locked to a carrier, which would mean it's on a account also. But okay. No problem. I'm not. But okay, no problem. Crackbacks. Also, FYI, crackbacks do mess up devices. Not at first, but eventually. Rain. Watch this. But I'm not trying to cheat you. Why am I spelling wrong? Cheat you. Yo, what happened? Bruh. Okay. Fuck, man. Now, I said, okay, cracked devices do often have problems later down the line as it increases the chance of liquid getting to the back of the device. But I don't want you feeling like I'm giving you a lowball price. No problem. If you can't sell it for any higher, just let me know. Let me explain something to y'all real quick, right? So, I got a lot of crackback phones, okay? A lot of them, all right? Crackback phones, while they don't technically always, mess up right away. Crackback phones are some of the worst phones that you could actually buy because of how taxing it is to actually fix the device. It's actually pretty hard to fix these phones because now, not really. I'm actually lying. It depends on how cheap you are as a repairman. Some repairmen, They break all of the glass in the back and put a sticky back on there. Some people actually will go and buy the premium quality back. Ooh, we talking. We talking. Yes, of course. Of course. How much are you selling it for, though? We are talking. This is desperation. Now, I want that 13 and I want this phone. And I want this phone for a 150. I'm not getting the 13. Ooh. Now, let's see. Remember, I'm desperate. So I can't just buy it to sell to the consumer. 250 is a great price point, though. She at this point knows I'm not stupid, so she is not going to overprice with me. I think really what she's trying to do is she's trying to see and gauge if I am trying to cheat, right? So what I'll say is I can't do nothing crazy as far as pricing. iPhone 13s are not worth 200. All right. Locked or unlocked? Locked or unlocked? Okay. Locked or unlocked? Now, spelling is important, y'all. Sometimes when you start, just putting any type of spelling, you look like a hood rat. All right, so cool. We'll let her. We'll work something out with her. 15 Pro Max. Everything works fine. She needs the front screen. Okay, so remember, guys, we have the plug. Like, we are literally a one-stop shop, right? So we can see how much it's going to cost us to fix this. Let's see. iPhone 15. Okay. Yep. So this is the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Hold on, that's not it. I want to actually get the repair pricing. Hold on. No. No. All right. 15 Pro Max. So we can get the screen for $35. See? LCD screen for iPhone 15 Pro Max standard, $35. So me knowing that, okay, I can get this phone fixed. All of my buyers, they'll buy phones no matter if the phones are replaced. I don't play that. I don't play that shit. Like, bruh, buy the phone. You feel me? Buy the phone. This is a Verizon phone, so it's locked. They want how much? $800. Okay, so $256. All right. It's worth market value like $400, $450, $400. So watch this. I can do 300. No box. All right, let's see what she said. It's carrier locked. Okay, no problem. No problem. Damn. I really don't want to hurt her feelings, but I need the phone cheaper. If it's carrier locked, I need the phone cheaper. I need it for like what we need it for, y'all. We need it for like what? Maybe we need it for like 180, right? Because a locked iPhone 13 right now, B grade market value is $100. Damn, bruh. I don't wanna. She's desperate, so we can make this bread, bruh. Let me see something. Yeah, like I'm just looking at what these are selling for in my area. I can do 160. 60. That's the best we could do. I don't want to overpay that for that. I just don't. I mean, I understand she trying to hustle, and I don't really want to scare her away. But we not winning if we buy an iPhone 13, bro. We not winning. Like, let's just be real. iPhone 13 ain't much. Alright, so this thing keeps doing this little stupid stuff. Alright, there we go. iPhone 14 recent first. Let's do this. Let's do this. 14 Pro. I only want to attack 14s right now. Let's attack some 14s. Still functional GP. Okay. 100%. And he not high in the IMEI. I probably hurt her feelings when I made that offer. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We're gonna look at this IMEI real quick. Well, how the heck did this tab get open? Alright. We're gonna look at this IMEI real quick. 3546338598 01391. All right, looking at this, I could tell, right? I'm like really looking at it, and I can tell you this, right? So this phone is old as hell. It's carrier locked. No, it's unlocked. It was carrier locked, but now it's unlocked, so it must be paid off. All right, so how much they want? 210. That's what I'm saying. Why would I pay $200 for an iPhone 13 when I can get an iPhone 14 for $210? You see what I'm saying? So, all right. Okay, yeah. So he does. Okay, I got you. All right, I know what I'm gonna do. So let's go ahead and let's say I can do. Like, this is a fair price, I think. But let me not. Hold on. 40. It's not, because this is not worth it. Yeah. I could do 150. So these are only worth B grade unlocked 128, 190. Damn. Let's see what she said. How about 175? I really don't want to go lower than 200. So this is negotiation at its finest. She's trying, and I respect it. You know what I mean? I respect her trying. Do I think she's doing a good job? No. Be honest, because you keep telling me you don't want to go lower than certain prices, and that's how you started this conversation. You didn't want to go lower, and you kept going lower. So I'm gonna just sit her on ice for a second. She's in timeout. All right. iPhone 14. I need to get an iPhone 14 for $150. Now the one I already looked up, I like this. I like that one. I like this one because it's unlocked. He gave the IMEI. I trust this person more. The problem that I'm having though with this person, oh, y'all can't even see. What the hell? The problem that I'm having with this person right here is that this person is, it sounds good, but they're just scaring me because they must be a wholesale seller at that point. Hold on, look. Hold on. We got another answer. Hold on. Is this the one that showed me the IMEI? Yeah, right. Should we do 185, y'all? I think we can do 185. I think we can. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think we can. I honestly do think we can do 185. I do. I think we could do 185. I think that 185 is a price point we can actually do. You feel me? I do. I think that 185 is fair. I think 185 is not the price that I want. Because iPhone, they'll do this too. They'll try to judge the phones you're selling. All phones on my profile are either sold or old. I don't list on. I don't know. So what people would try to do, and this does piss me off, is people would try to look at my profile because they see this a business profile, and they'll be like, "You have an iPhone 13 locked for 300 up. The iPhone 14 I have is locked. Isn't locked to anything, bro." The prices that I have up, bro, have nothing to do with the phone that we're talking about right now. But people would try to always justify. Watch this. Thank you, though. Appreciate you, brother. Watch this. And walk away. That's it. We not gonna worry about it. I don't need this phone. I can't meet up with him yet. I'm gonna let him sit. I'm gonna let him sit because he's in timeout because he tried to question me about a phone he has no business worrying about. I hate when people do that. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't like when people do that. I hate when people try to look at what I'm selling and then try to compare it to what they're selling. Because what you're selling and what I'm selling, two different things. You feel me? Two different things. What I'm selling has nothing to do with what you're selling. Look, at all. One second, y'all. All right. Yeah, we're gonna leave him alone because he's on some weird stuff. She's talking this weird stuff too. I think I said 160 and she's talking about 175. I'm not understanding what's like. She thinks that this is a flea market, which I get. You know, she's being very professional. So I'll probably buy the phone from her tomorrow. I probably will. I ain't gonna lie. She's actually doing like she's popping her stuff. You know what I mean? And I definitely do. I think she's going a good route. I think she's doing her thing. Let's see. Man. Yeah. I think I'm going to let these offers sit and then do more tomorrow. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to saturate. You don't want to offer too many people, too many offers, and then like not be able to make offers on other phones tomorrow. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It's a slow day, man. Ain't nobody talking. Ain't nobody really saying much, man. Dang, where my people at? Ain't nobody talking, man. Ain't nobody talking to your boy. What's going on with that? I don't know what's going on with it. I don't really know, y'all. You feel me? See, we not. This isn't a stream where we, you know, we try to make this money. So, you know, when I go live, I definitely want you guys to know, like, when I'm going live with the intention to always help, always contribute my insight as much as possible so that we can all just grow and learn. And I kind of take pride. That wasn't. I take pride in being able to connect with you guys. Very important to me that you guys always can, access me. That's why, again, I have that number there. My socials are right here. Right there. You know, number right here. You feel me? Tap in. We definitely gonna work, guys. I'm about to get off. How long we been on? For 1 hour and almost a half. That's cool. But it's a slow day, man. Ain't nobody really chatting, bro. But y'all are liking, I will say, and I really appreciate that. Y'all don't understand how much I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You know what I mean? I love you guys. Look forward to some more videos coming. And I will see you guys. Oh. Some guy just said too low and no box. Okay. I'm just going to say okay. And that's it. I think I'll probably get on. That's what I'm having a problem with this girl, y'all. Because she really wants to sell this 13, but it's not worth it. I'm looking for phones that are going to make us bread, bro. Selling to buyers. I don't want to have to wait for people no more. Or right now. If y'all got any questions, definitely ask. I will definitely give you guys some answers. Follow me on TikTok, y'all. I'm at 794. I'm trying to get to 800 by the end of the night. So follow me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok, guys. Follow me on TikTok. Also, and I was going to, maybe, should I do that? Y'all, should I? I probably will. Let me see. Follow me on TikTok, guys. Definitely follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to get to 800. I think what I'm going to do before I get off. Y'all want to edit with me real quick? Y'all want to edit? shoot, I'm about to do it anyway. You feel me? I might as well do it with y'all. You know. Now and I do want to tell you guys too, like a lot of my so a lot of my vlogs are about to go on my other channel. It's a channel I'm starting, or I've started a while ago. Well, I started uploading on there probably like a week ago. It's Educated Outside Journals. This is the page most of my vlogs are gonna go on. But I need to edit this video. I just don't feel like it. Don't feel like it. Hey, Brandon, I always appreciate I appreciate how and what you're doing. You always motivate me. Thank you. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate you. You motivate me as well, man. When you leave me those kind messages, it really means a lot, and I really am very, I'm very grateful for just the love and the appreciation. You know, and I wish you the best. I have like a little vlog I gotta edit, guys. I haven't been putting out too many videos, but I got a lot of videos I'll be working. Wait, why are the clips so backwards? Oh. Wait, what? Let me see something here. I gotta make sure I done got the shout out to Eddie for commenting, man. Eddie, you the first person to talk to me today, man. I appreciate you. Why don't I have all these clips that I need? Where did I edit these? Where did I put the videos at? Is it on my other phone? Let me. I gotta change webcams, guys. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to change webcams real quick. I need my other phone. Hold on. I was using one of my phones, testing it as a webcam, but I need it real quick. Yeah, the videos with my kids is not even there. Wow, it only gives, okay. Feel free to ask me questions, y'all. I'm just editing this real quick. Wait, no, I just didn't put it in there. Oh, I know why. That's my fault. $67.38. Yeah, no, it's not in there. Hold on, yeah. I gotta put these clips on there. Give me 1 second. I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to see me. Hold on, y'all. Alright, so they're loading on there right now. They are loading on right now. Y'all know I got in trouble with Instagram today. Which is crazy. And it was for reps too. They was trying to say I was selling reps, but I really wasn't. But even if I was, it was none of their business. All right, they on there. All right, y'all. We just hanging out then. Hanging out with my squad ski. All right, we need to add more videos. I don't even know. Some of these are pictures. But yeah, the kids and we went to the zoo. Oh my goodness. Come on, what the hell? Shit tweaking. Let me put this phone up. I keep tripping on me on. I knew that was going to do that, bruh. I'll be like, I'm literally sitting there clicking it. All right, cool. We got the clips in now. Y'all got any questions? Feel free to ask, guys. Or just text me too. Damn, this phone hot. Okay, so they can use this phone to record. I'm gonna give this to the kids to record with. But ain't the camera messed up? Oh, the camera isn't messed up. So my kids are starting a YouTube channel. I'm just letting them be creative, you know? And they want to start a YouTube channel, so I'm just gonna let them use this phone to create videos and stuff. With monitoring, of course. Alright, so let me see. We are going to the zoo. We got hair in the cut. Are you excited to go to the zoo?
Yes.
We are going to the zoo. We got hair in the cut. Are you hair in the zoo? We got the zoo. We excited to go to the zoo?
Yes.
What kind of animals you trying to see?
Have to see an orangutan, toucans, giraffes.
A toucan? What's that?
A toucan is a type of bird that has a very long beak that they use their beak to eat eat food. That has a very long beak that they use their beak to a very long beak. They use their beak to eat very. They use their beak to. Very long beak. They use their beak to eat eat food. That's very hard.
Oh, okay. All right.
They were like this.
Yeah.
Very hard.
Oh, okay. You excited?
You don't talk about that.
He's excited. He just doesn't want people to know.
The lion.
That clip is not necessary.
King.
Yeah. All right. Walking to the zoo. All right. What's up? Oh, Gabe, it's an elephant. Yeah. You guys never seen that before? They're trying to be smart. Hey, love. What's in there? Like you, 9?
Guinea pigs. It's a shrew.
Paris, don't do that. That little behind thing. I don't know. I'm not an expert.
Now his tail is down. Now his tail.
They don't get it. They don't watch that. The baddies, guys. Ken, what's this?
Very, eat food. That's very hard.
Oh, okay. Let's put some music here. Let me see. How long is this clip?
Daddy, can I try my ball drill now?
No.
Okay.
Oh. Let me close this door because they're about to. We'll just stick with this song. I don't feel like doing all of that. It's got to be a quick Etsky.
Eat food. That's very hard.
Believe in. Oh, okay. Walking to the zoo. Walking to the zoo. All right. All right. I'm just putting you. All right.
What's in there? Like
My daughter, she has like the worst attitude in the world sometimes. Just be having an attitude, you know. It's just so lovely.
Like you 9?
Paris, don't do that. I should show y'all how I record my videos, right? I don't know. I'm not an expert.
Now his head is down. Now his head.
They don't get it. They don't watch that.
What if his tail stick up like that? Most monkeys like to live in a group. I
Got a problem, but it's looking. Yeah, that girl hit me up. That girl hit me up, y'all.
the slide. You see it?
Oh, snap. Look, now the spot. Do we have a
See him?
deal? No.
Not right now, sweetheart. No.
Got a problem.
Group. I the slide. You see it?
Oh, snap. Look, now the spot. You see him? Not right now, sweetheart. No. No. Not right now, sweetheart. Sweetheart.
There goes some pigs. We don't care about the pigs.
Like, Jesus Christ. Parrot. Are you a parrot?
Yo, they started screaming. Oh, I didn't get on camera.
Wow, pear. Wow, 9. You ain't got to be scared, Gab. It's okay. We here. We got you. It's all right. See how fast he is?
My boy was running, man. It's a short ass video.
Wow, they look like they ain't playing no games with us.
Let me stop cutting. Yeah, you.
They're moving fast, but they can't.
Do you know why they have it at an incline where they up top? Listen, get this picture. You got that picture?
You're like the Lion King.
Yeah. We're sorry for invading your privacy. He's trying to go to the bathroom. People all up in his face. That don't sound like a... Man, I gotta add more to this video, yo.
You didn't see the poster, man.
I gotta add more. These monkeys. And he eating. He said, I'm gonna do it and eat. Go all the way up. Go all the way up.
Look at how they caught this one.
How was it, baby?
Good.
She always got a favorite animal.
The zebra.
Zebra. Okay. Tired. She's tired. So we're gonna go eat and relax. We're gonna go eat and relax. I gotta add more. But that's enough of that. Alright, y'all. I think I need to record a video. I haven't recorded any video. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. Or I'll do it tonight. But this person, let's respond to this person, man. The deal. Honestly, no. The phone isn't worth that. Like, I'm trying to think. I'll buy both phones for $250. But if I buy both of those phones for $250, she probably won't even go for that. That's what I'm trying to think, y'all. How about 175? I really don't want to go lower. So she's not saying she won't go lower. Saying she don't want to go lower. Trying to think. Send me the IMEI. Alright, and that's what we'll end that with. Like, we ain't even finna go back and forth. Send me the IMEI. And we'll just we'll talk about it later, girl. But thank you guys so much for watching, man. You know I appreciate y'all. I love y'all like a fat kid love cake, man. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. I really appreciate you guys. Everybody that tapped in, everybody that commented, everybody that liked, man. Those likes really mean a lot to me. And you, whoever, spending your time with me is not taken for granted at all. So I thank you guys. Hope you learned something from this, and I hope you guys have a great day. Eddie, thank you so much, man. And I hope that here it's 2:30 a.m. Good night. And yeah, I love y'all, man. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Peace.